Hey guys, I'm gonna make a quick video. This is kind of like a rant. As you can see in the title, here we are, probably the potential game of the year. LSU versus Alabama starts today, and I am gonna upload this video before the game starts. Um, I just woke up like an hour ago, so I sound a little different. Anyway, the game's gonna start soon, and the game is not even at night. Why is the game in the afternoon? It starts at 2:30 when it usually starts like at 7:30. Why did they do that? Why is the game at 2:30? It's like the top two teams playing each other, and the game is in the afternoon. That doesn't make any sense. Now before you put in your comments saying, "Oh, it's at 2:30 because it's on CBS." It doesn't matter. The game is always on CBS, and that game is always at night. It's not because of the CBS schedule that they always do. That game is always on CBS, and it's always on at night. The game is on CBS, but it's on their schedule 2:30. It's like it's the top two teams playing each other, and it's at afternoon. That doesn't make any sense at all. Are you guys upset? Whether if you're an LSU fan, Alabama fan, or you're not even a fan of both, like, are you upset? Because I kind of am. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's always at night. It's a big game. It's a big game for these two teams, especially this year. Why did they change it now? Why change it now? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand that. Do you guys know why it's at 2:30? And no, it's not because it's on CBS. I don't understand that. Like, let's look at the guide. Let's see what's on CBS at 7 o'clock. Maybe there's something important. Maybe it's like an election coverage or something. I don't know. Let's look at that. I'm not going to show you the TV because I'm holding my phone. Oh, there's a show at 7 o'clock called Mom. And then at 7:30, there's a show called Carol's Second Act. Then at 8 o'clock, there's a show called All Rise. And then at 9 o'clock, there's a show called 48 Hours. It's just repeated episodes of shows. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't think of another reason why it's not at night. Is it because it's going to be, if they have it at night, is it because it's going to be very cold? Like 35 degrees? I don't know. I really don't understand that. It is going to be cold next week, but still. Look, I'm watching the Penn State and Minnesota game. Do you know how cold it is in Minnesota? It's probably already in the 30s, and the game is not even at night. This game should also be at night. Penn State and Minnesota. It's number 4 against number 17. They're both undefeated. That's another big game. That's another big game. That game should also be at night. But you know why it's not at night? Because they don't want to have it at the same time as the LSU game. So why is the LSU game not at night? Is there a bigger game tonight? Let's look at the other games that are tonight that are possibly bigger than the LSU and Alabama game. Let's look. Oh, Clemson at NC State? Like, that's a big game? That game should already be happening. Iowa State and Oklahoma? That is not a big game. Those are two blowout games already. Those two games should be happening. Let's look what's on the other channels. Missouri at Georgia. Now, that might not be a blowout, but that could be a pretty good game. But that is nothing compared to the LSU and Alabama. Let's look at more channels. You've noticed those games that I mentioned are like nothing big at all. Let's see. I'm looking at the other ESPN channels. This doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It really doesn't make any sense. That's it. That's all the other games that I listed. So you're telling me that the Clemson and NC State and Iowa State and Oklahoma State are more important? Dude, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it at night? Or I mean, why is it in the afternoon? Why is it not at night when it's always at night? Why did they change it now? That doesn't make any sense. Now, the last week of college football is rival week. And they don't want to have rival games like the big games on at the same time. So that's why you may have a good game early, and then you have like another good game in the afternoon, then a really good game at night, and then you got another good game very late. So, but this is not rival week. I don't get it. I think I know why it's not at night. It's for television. It's just like, you know how the NFL, it's for television? I think they're doing the same stupid thing with this game. Now, let's hope the game is going to be a good one when it starts. Because the last 2 years it's been blowouts, and I hope it's not a blowout. I don't see how it can be another blowout, but like I have a feeling it could be. It's, we're used to this. Anyway, who you guys got winning, LSU or Alabama? It's at Alabama, so I got to go with Alabama, but I am an LSU fan, so I hope I'm wrong. And I think it's going to be low scoring. I rewatched a 2011 game yesterday, and I can't believe the score. 2011, I was 10 years old? I don't even know what happened in that game. I wasn't really into college football until like when I was in middle school. That was like the craziest low scoring game ever. I think it's going to be low scoring, but it's not going to be that low. I think each team will have one touchdown, and we'll see what happens after that. It might be overtime. But I'm sure the winner of this game will definitely be in the SEC championship game. And I think they'll be playing Georgia because Georgia beat Florida. And the winner of that game, which will probably be either LSU or Alabama, they'll probably beat Florida. They might beat Georgia. And then they'll be in the Final Four. I heard that there can be possibly 2 SEC teams in the Final Four like 2 years ago. But we'll see. We can't really decide yet because you have Ohio State, another good team that's undefeated, and then you got the game that I'm watching right now, the winner of Penn State and Minnesota. If Minnesota wins, they'll probably be in the Big Ten championship, and then they'll probably play Ohio State most likely. Imagine if Minnesota's in the Final Four. That could happen. Minnesota's only 17th. I feel like they're getting kind of disrespected. But if they beat Penn State's number 4, they'll definitely be in the top 10. Another thing that they're kind of disrespecting is the Pac-12, Oregon and Utah. They both have one loss. And I think those two teams will play each other in the Pac-12 championship. And then the winner of that game will possibly be in the Final Four. We don't know. I guarantee you Clemson's going to be in it, and Ohio State's going to be in it. And if Alabama beats LSU, I think they'll definitely be in it. And we don't know who the 4th team is. The 4th team could also be LSU, or maybe one of the Pac-12 teams. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. Sorry for the long video. Let me guys know in the comments if you're upset that the LSU and Alabama game's not at night, because I kind of am. I don't get it. Is there supposed to be like lightning tonight? Like I know they can't play when there's lightning, and they can play when it's raining, but they can't play when there's lightning. I don't think there's going to be any rain. Because I'm in Louisiana. If it rains in Louisiana, then that means it's going to rain in Alabama, like in 10 hours. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to upload this right now. See you guys next time.